Hey, you saw in this video important gold and silver questions answered. It's going to be just another follow-up from the current series that I'm doing on the same topic, and just putting a whole bunch of concepts into one video and getting them out there. So the topics on today's video is going to be: is platinum a risky buy? Safe collector coins, so safe bet collector coins to own, and dealing with cutthroat dealers. So I'm going to leave that in the description down below also. So I would like to say, if you haven't done so already and you like what you hear, please do go ahead and subscribe, and also please do let me know your thoughts and opinions on the topics I'm going to be bringing up, and anything you can add to them down below. So I've got a couple of coins on display and I'll be showing. Got the old 2-ounce dragon back. So this is one that I done on a trade some time ago. Did show that on the channel. I got the 2-ounce dragon and the 2-ounce lunar tiger, I believe, and sold this to a friend to buy into more metals. And the friend's obviously a big dragon lover. He was also supposed to take the dragon silver gilded set I own, but that just went south. But as you can see, it's made its way back home. You needed to liquidate, so it was all done in house. So good to see this one back, and also got a new addition to the family. That's going to be the 1-ounce griffin. So I'll show these pieces off as I talk and jump straight into this. So once again, all topics will be left down in the description if you want to look ahead from there. But is platinum a risky buy, as I display this one platinum coin that I've got here? So getting on to platinum, a few questions. It's very interesting with platinum because I'm now looking at platinum a little different than I have in the past. I'm going to refer to the platinum group. So the metals that come under the platinum group are platinum, palladium and rhodium, I believe, and just give my thoughts and opinions on them and whether it's the best buy right now or whenever. But I've got the platinum coins. I purchased them when I did. It's the only ones I do own. Moving forward, I don't think I'm personally going to be getting into platinum again. I don't think it's a bad buy. I think when prices are down, spot prices, especially on platinum, as many have mentioned, it's a good buy because of where it currently is. But for me, if the first one I'll touch upon, I'd say platinum, the one we're looking at right here. And saying platinum, I don't know where spot price is right now, but I know we've currently, in the past, I'd say 6 weeks, been on somewhat of a low, not an all-time low, but low enough. But I would say it's going to greatly vary from region to region. So much so on this platinum group metals here, because in the UK, I know for a fact, not a lot of dealers even stock them. We've got some of the big main dealers here. Now, when I say stock them in comparison to gold and silver, I know it's absolutely different in the US. You've got a lot of the larger dealers that may stock them and even trade them back and forth easily. But being where I am in the UK, these were purchased from a European dealer, but they was purchased more off the strength of them being a collector. Now, the bulk of European dealers I do use do stock these metals in a small section on their website. I highly doubt they trade anywhere near what they do in gold and silver, or maybe even copper, because they're still a pricey metal. UK-wise, I don't think I'll be able to liquidate these UK-wise. So for me, currently where I am, platinum is not so much of a good buy. It's great if you want to own it in small amounts. If you want to get the gram, quarter ounce, or 1/10 ounce and the likes of, I don't see nothing wrong with that, because it being so low, depending on your budget, and then you want to capitalize when it is or does shoot up, then it's fantastic. But when we're talking putting a large chunk of savings, like I have, for instance, I own 5 1-ounce platinum coins, it's something I'm reevaluating here. I'm sure I could get my money back and some via spot, and even above what I paid for these here. But for me, platinum is out the way for here, even at the price it currently is. Now, what would change that is if we saw a massive dip in spot price. Now, once again, this same is going to apply for the other two metals I'm going to refer to, because I feel like then the better opportunity would be there. It was purchased at such a low price. Not to forget, it's so hard to trade here. But one thing I am seeing trading wise is, I've inquired, and it's been, whenever a dealer pauses and ums and ahs, it's something I need to take caution to. If we're looking at palladium, once again, not traded too much in the UK at all. I would say liquidating is very hard also. EU-wise, it seems to be okay. That's easily where platinum is. So once again, if palladium prices, and I would easily say if we saw a 50% drop in where all of them spot wise, it would need to pique my interest. Rhodium is the one that's doing fantastic. It's one of the highest out of all the metals, even gold. but another one whereas it would need to be down in the hundreds. So we're talking under 900, where you can look at that dollars, pounds or euros for me to be considering going back into it. Yes, I'll be looking at the Rhodium Dragon, but just reevaluating my stack and my position, I'd want to be in a much stronger position, a much more comfortable position before I really get too laxed and start looking at those other platinum metals. Is it a risky buy? I would say if you're in the EU wise, maybe so. Know what you're doing, especially if you're looking to put some large money into this. If you're doing the odd 1/10 or even going up to ounce tops, then each and every. I've seen in the US it is very different though, because it's a lot more easier to liquidate there, because a lot more dealers may either trade it. I'm not saying that EU dealers, well then again the main ones I use would really take it off the strength of it being more of a collector coin, but if we saw a massive spike, I could see them dragging their feet. And this is what's bringing caution to me. It's not as easy to liquidate as I once upon a time thought it was. I mean, right now, currently, with where it is, I'm sure more than enough dealers would take this in, charge a little premium on top, and it would be more on the strength of the collectability, the numismatic of the coin, that would get me further and further. So, answering my own question, is platinum a risky buy? I would say if you're in the same type of situation as myself, or, if you want to worry about liquidating at a later date, will dealers be taking this as it is? A lot of dealers already trade very little platinum, palladium and rhodium. So UK, EU wise, please do let me know your thoughts and opinions on platinum. Are you stacking it by the gallon though? Do you find it very easy to liquidate? I know a lot of dealers drag their feet when you get a massive jump in spot price, because to be a lot of people liquidate, and that's how it is. But if you're in the US, please do let me know how easy it is to liquidate and even purchase platinum or any one of the platinum group metals. So I'm going to say it's a 50-50 really. Is it a risky buy? It's all down to the individual, but for me it's currently turning out to be that way, and at some point I'm easily going to change at least 3 of these ounces into something more gold shiny. So that is on that one there. So the next one is going to be safe bet collector coins, as we take a look at this Griffin. So I didn't have a Griffin in, so fantastic to also pick this one up off the same mate. Safe bet collector coins. So this is answering a question on what are the safe bet collector coins. Now there's a lot of good collector coins. I do a lot of my good, bad, ugly, hot or not videos and pointing out some good collector coins. What do I mean when I mean safe bet collector coins? Well, something that you can put your money into and it's not going to tank. That's more likely a safe bet. What's the safest bet you can know? High, low, medium risk, So I'd say more low risk collector coins where you can put your money in. At best, you can get what you paid or spot price, and you're not paying too much of a large premium on top. So those are the things to look for. You don't want a coin that you're paying a grossly large premium and then you're offered spot price. So something not too far off from spot. It's not going to tank in price, and also can have a good opportunity of it maybe increasing in price. I'm going to give 5 coins that I would consider safe bet collector coins, and would love to hear what you believe are safe bet collector coins that fit that criteria that I just mentioned. So the first is going to be the one I'm holding right here, and that's going to be the Queen's Beast. Why? Because the Queen's Beast right now, I would say, are easily one of the best collector coins out there. It meets a lot of the criteria in that it's a well-known, worldwide recognized series. It's coming from an extremely strong mint, i.e. the Royal Mint, and it doesn't seem to be losing steam. We don't know where that is or where that can end up 10 years from now or 5 years from now. We all know anything can change and anything can happen. But as we've seen with the Luna 2 series coins, some were holding a high premium, but it's not down in the dumps. You're not picking them up for a lot less, and they're not picking. Some you can, some you can't. But I think Luna 2 has such a large mix-up and lineup that it doesn't help it in any ways. But with the Queen's Beast coins, you're technically getting them in not as many flavors. So I think definitely a safe bet and collector coin would definitely be the Queen's Beast currently. So the next safe bet collector coin that I would put down would be Luna 3, believe it or not. Not that I have a Luna 3 coin to display here, but I have a Luna 2. Luna coin, because the Luna coins are recognized worldwide. Perth Mint Luna, they've been out since Luna 1 and built up a fantastic reputation then. Luna 2 came out, was highly popular, but once again had the massive lineups. Luna 3 is going to be exactly the same, but why I put it in the safe bet category is One, they're worldwide recognized once again. So that's always going to play a massive role when dealers across the globe know the coin, recognize the coin, and sell the coin quite a fair bit. I know they sell fantastically in Germany. I know they sell fantastically in America. I know UK dealers that would turn down, i.e. platinum, would, not turn these down. So a lot of dealers, depending on from dealer to dealer, don't have problems trading and moving the Perth Mint Luna coins. So as time of release of this video, we're just coming into Luna 3. I think it'd be a fantastic time to pick up them if you wanted a safe bet. Something you could put your money on and know it's not going to tank. There's a lot of coins out there, not naming them to be honest, but you could have put your money into them 6 months, 8 months from now, and they'd be worth a lot less than what you bought them for. So it's always good knowing that you can put your money on a certain coin. Got a lot of popularity behind it that also holds its value, and that's going to be the Luna series in general. Luna 1, 2 or 3 I'll definitely put up there. It may have lost a bit of its steam in terms of commanding a high premium, but that could all change once again. So that's going to be the Luna coin. So we have the Queen's Beast and the Luna coin, what I currently have as safe bet coins. Now going on to something more from a private mint would be the Rwandan Luna coins, following after the Perth Mint Luna coins. I say they're from a private mint that already has a long running series out, and that's going to be the Wildlife series, but I think these are doing well. They've gone for the very long term, so these are also going to be on a 12-year plan, but they've done well. They started off with a very strong start. They're not a fad because they already have a very long running series out that we'll be getting into in this lineup, and I think they've got a good promising future behind them. Currently, as to where we are, I believe we're under Pig, so the third release. The Rooster, the one I'm holding here, seems to be the key coin that I was referring to in a couple of videos back. That seems to be commanding a premium. I know that's the case for the gold and the silver proof. I believe the BUs have picked up a fair bit also, but I think putting your money here, you're not going to be losing no money. It's a worldwide, and this is a private mint technically, so they've done well to have that worldwide recognition, and they hold their premium, appreciating well, definitely on some of the earlier ones. So I think the Rwandan Luna series is definitely another good place for a safe bet coin. Next, I would put the Rwandan Wildlife series. This is the series that put these guys on the map to the best of my knowledge, but it put them out there to be a mint definitely known for putting out some quality stuff. You did have the issues with the plastic gate situation. Once again, it's going to be down to each individual on how they approach that. I understand they have changed the plastic, but they was having some type of a milking situation. But I own a lot of these older ones, and they seem to have held up pretty decently well. But another safe place to put your money, somewhat of a low-key series currently, but it's always been like that. It's never really been out there screaming loud, but dealers worldwide recognize these coins and do trade them. I know a lot of the earlier ones still do command a high premium, and it's a pretty funky, something different series to be tagging along with. It's not going to cost you an arm and a leg to backtrack and catch up with them now. So this is definitely up there in terms of a safe bet collector coin series. The next one may be somewhat of a surprise to some, but it's going to be the Chinese pandas. Hey, and I think this is one of the Moody coins that I own. So yeah, it's going to be the Chinese pandas next. Now, how did this one come in? I do have some pandas, but just a date run, but I haven't been actively keeping up with them. But the pandas, once again, I think this is one of the fake coins that I've got, so I'm not too fussed about holding this one about. But pandas, whether you like them or hate them, it's one of those type of coins, have a worldwide following. A lot of dealers stack them. It's all you're getting from that side of the world. So it's definitely their most popular coin. It's been out for a very long time, so it has a lot of history. As mentioned, you are either going to find stackers that absolutely hate them or absolutely love them. So it's definitely a split down the middle. But, it's a good place to put some of your money if you want to get into a collector coin that's not going to tank in value. A lot of their newer ones turn a lot of people off because of the metric system they use. So they was doing their own type of, I don't know what the system is, 30 grams or something like that. But they're not doing the whole full ounce. I think them bringing it about so late in the game didn't do them no justice. It didn't help them at all for a lot of people that already dislike them. But dealers recognize them worldwide. Dealers accept them. You can pick up the new ones. They don't currently go on to command a crazy premium, but they don't also tank. So it's a good place to put your money. It's something different. It's the best you're getting from that side of the world also. I personally don't stank them. I have my own reasons, and a lot of people do. Please let me know your thoughts and opinions on the pandas and all the coins that I've mentioned so far in the comments. But I'll definitely put this up there as a safe bet collector coin, because it's easy to liquidate worldwide, and it's definitely most highly recognizable as I catch up with myself. So that's going to be the Chinese pandas. As I put that one there, and what else would we put there? You have the Rwandan nautical series that I don't currently have here showing, so that would definitely be put up there. Currently 3 coins out. Who knows? Like I mentioned, I believe it may be 4 in general, but that's definitely up there as a strong collector coin series. They have the gold, the silver proof, and the BU. That's definitely one also from a private mint, but following from 2 of the other series that I've mentioned. So I'll definitely put that in there too. So to give a quick rundown, the safe bet collector coins, if you wanted to pick some coins that wasn't going to tank in value, had good recognitionability, and was fairly good liquid globally, it's going to be the Queen's Bees coins, the Perth Mint Lunar coins, the Rwandan Lunar coins, the Rwandan Wildlife coin, the Chinese Panda coins, and the Rwandan Nautical coins. Of course, that's just my own personal preference there on what I consider safe bet. Not the best. All also have a good, possibility of appreciating in price. Most definitely not the only coins to stack. Half of them, some of them I don't really stack myself. But if I was telling somebody new that wanted to know what some of the safe bet coins were, that would be it. Once again, let me know your safe bets in the comments. So next is going to be the final topic covering, and that is going to be dealing with cutthroat dealers. Now, I've had somebody recently have a situation with it. Well, quite a few people have had situations with dealers, and somebody was mentioning in the comments that a few dealers would gladly give you minimum price for something that you're selling. It's usually going to be something high premium, but then put it up on their website for maximum price. Now, I've always said it's a business, not a charity. I'm sure if they're doing that, if they do it with intentions, knowing that they're going to be able to easily and quickly sell it at that high premium, then they're double cutthroat. But a lot of the times they'd normally do something like that and more than likely take an offer if they have that type of service available, or just work on the premise that they got it for so cheap, let's put it up for that and see how it goes, or reduce the price as time goes by. I've had a few dealers do that with deals I done with them, whereas they took the things, it didn't work out for me, and they put them up at one price and ended up putting them on sale. That's just the way it goes. But dealing with cutthroat dealers, a couple of pointers I'd give, things to do and things to ask about is, normally, a lot of people buy from online sites, and these are things that you can't really get across to the dealer, even via email. So I'd always, especially if you're going to be buying something really unique, i.e. something you really like, and you like what you buy, it's a high premium price piece. If you can find a way to contact the dealer to maybe inquire about the piece, and somewhere along that conversation slip in or ask if they would be willing to buy the piece back off you. I think that is going to be the most important question you could ask when buying a unique piece from any dealer, especially high premium. The higher up the premium, the more you want to get that out, because anything a dealer's selling you, they should technically want to buy back. Now, that's not necessarily. Some dealers are just dealers. They just want to sell metals, They're not into buying metals. But you would have thought if it was that good, they gave you the lip service for purchasing the piece, then why wouldn't they buy it back? That could be, warning signs. There is a plus side to buying from a local coin store, or even having a good relationship with a local coin store owner, and that, what they're going to buy and what they're going to offer you and what they are and are not interested in. A lot of the local coin stores get a lot of this fancy high premium stuff but pay spot for it. So that could be a high sign. If you're going to be liquidating to a local coin store, then you definitely want to be buying whatever they're going to be buying back off of you. But, as I mentioned, if you're going to be buying high premium and it's going to be from an online dealer, if you're halfway across the country, for instance, you're in the US and you're getting in contact with APMEX, find out what they'd buy back. Here's what you want to be hearing when you get your answer. You want to be hearing a clear, definite yes or a clear, definite no. Anything in between one of those two is a no wrapped up in glittery paper. It's just going to be a no. Anything like it depends on the circumstances and yada yada yada. It's just going to be a no. They're just winging it right now and leading you on. So But that shouldn't stop you from buying the piece. But then you should understand that you're taking that leap of faith right here. So if you do love it, then there's nothing to worry about. You don't buy trainers and food and other essentials in your life with that need that guarantee. But a lot of the times it's when people purchase these things and come time to sell, they get that heartbreak and that frustration when it can't be liquidated and they've paid such a massive premium above spot price and they're offered spot. I would say only take a bad deal once you've shopped around. So if you take the bad deal, the first deal dealer's offering you, Cutthroat or not, you're doing yourself no justice. Always, minimum, reach out to at least 5 dealers and be aware that you may need to ship out the coin, and that's doing something you may not want to. Take into account that if you ship out the coin, if you have to pay insurance, it could cost you anywhere from a good couple of ounces of silver to half an ounce of gold. If you're going to wing it and believe you can get a next day service where you won't need to, remember, all liability falls on you. So take these things into account if you're not going to be driving down there and putting it in hand yourself. So, shop around, either via local coin stores. I'd always say the benefit a local coin store dealer has over you is knowing that you need the cash and they're there right here and now. It's easy for them to say, look, we're not interested, try another dealer, or here's what we're offering, you may want to shop around. So always know you're going to be in that desperate-ish kind of situation. But somebody asked me once, are dealers obligated to purchase off you and what price should you look? But I've always said dealers do not have to buy back off of you. If you've purchased from them, there should be some type of loyalty buyback. If it's in place, you should always get that in advance and find out what that is. But majority of the times, dealers don't have to buy back your gold or silver because it's gold or silver. They just don't want that headache either. They want to take something in that they can flip and turn around and make a profit on as quick as possible. And if your piece that you absolutely loved and you bought it because you loved it and you loved it because you bought it isn't good enough for them because they don't feel the same way, it's strictly business for them, then that's just something you're going to have to deal with. So that would be the few tips I would give on dealing with cutthroat dealers. It's not necessarily being cutthroat, it's just business. But let me know your thoughts and opinions or anything you can add on the topics that I've brought up, guys. So I'm going to wrap this one up. So it'd be fantastic to hear your thoughts and opinions in the comments. Please do go ahead and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And I'll catch you guys on the rebound.